can see right behind me. I need to press no, I want that on. It is currently, let me swipe this down, wrong section. It is Tuesday, the 17th of February. We're starting the stream early so we can give time for YouTube to kick in. Every time you subscribe, I do 5 push-ups. Comment down below to change the colour at any given time. You can change the colour. Thank you for the first like. And we're on a mission to 300. We got Dylan. G'day Dylan, how you going, mate? So we're on a mission, Dylan. You already know the drill. Our mission is to get 61 subscribers by the end of this live stream. And we are currently at 229. And I'll be doing 5 push-ups every time someone subscribes. Now, Dylan, we did over 400 push-ups yesterday, alright? We also have Samuel Moore. G'day, Samuel. Thank you for coming back. And we're on a mission. You know what the mission is already. Samuel, g'day to you too. Samuel said here, and hi. Now, we're hoping to do another 2 hours tonight. Also, Dylan said I'm going to ask my sister to join. Thank you very much. Again, if she can subscribe, we're at 229. Let's try and get to 300. Alright, that's our goal for tonight, is to hit 300 subscribers. We're 61 away. Alright, we're 61 away from 300. Don't forget, you can comment down below to change the colour at any given time. Again, change the colour at any given time. Get your friends and family to subscribe. Samuel Moore just commented saying, you can do it, I appreciate you. I have my 3 bottles of water. And also, Samuel Moore has requested, yellow doesn't come out good on camera. There we go. That is the yellow that I selected for you, alright? Dylan said, they said no. That's alright, but thanks for trying. We are currently ahead of schedule, alright? It's 8:25 p.m. Because of that, we've got 5 more minutes, so it'll be a little bit before people will jump in. Rainbow fade, we can do fade. Fade number 3. There you go, mate, we've got the rainbow fade on for you, alright? So you guys know the mission by now. Every time someone subscribes, 5 push-ups. Just like Dylan and Samuel, you can always change the colour any given time. I've started the stream 5 minutes early. We had a bit of a wild roller coaster. We went from 232 down to 229. We had a couple of people unsubscribe. But will we hit the big 300 tonight? That is the reality. We have Ethan Loves Football. Oh hi, I'm back. But I couldn't make it to your live streams because my bedtime's 8:30. That's alright. We'll be ongoing from 8:30, mate. So will be 8:30 every night. I just started a bit earlier, just so the YouTube algorithm can push it out as far as possible. Now, Ethan, we did over 400 push-ups yesterday. We're currently at 229, and hopefully we get to our mission of 300. We've got 61 subscribers to go till we get to our 300 goal. And we did over 400 push-ups. We did about 60 reps worth of lifting the weights, which you can see right behind me. Samuel said, I live in England and it is 9:27. Imagine that's 9:27 in the morning. Ethan also says, you have more subscribers than me. Yes, I do work hard for it. But Ethan, don't give up on your dreams. Keep pushing through. Alright? You have to keep pushing through. Now, the good thing about England and America is I can make phone calls and call people overseas at night time and make money when everybody else is asleep. So that's a good little trick for you guys. Learn your different time zones, learn different currencies, and learn how to make money in different countries. That's something I've been learning how to do. Alright, so we're 3 minutes away from 8:30. Now the question is, are we going to hit the 61 subscribers? What do you reckon, chat? Are we going to hit the 61 subscribers that we need to get? Comment down below. Ethan, I'm subscribing. I got you. Thank you very much, Dylan. Ethan, I learn other states and territories from school in Australia. Mr. Random does content. How long ago did you start? I started at 8:20. So we're just waiting for the YouTube algorithm to pick up, alright? So Mr. Random does content said, how long ago did you start? We started about 7-8 minutes ago. We're just waiting for everything to warm up. Hopefully we have the subscriber count moving soon. Every time people subscribe, you guys know the drill. You've been here with me every night. 5 push-ups for every new subscriber. Alright? Ethan says, I forgot, happy Valentine's Day. Same to you, mate. Mr. Random does content said, I thought it was 8:30. Yes, we do start at 8:30. I started a little bit earlier so the YouTube algorithm can push it out, alright? But I like to be on time. If I was taught from a young age by my father that on time, if you go to work on time, like 8 o'clock, that's late. If you're 5 minutes before you need to start, that's on time. 10 minutes before, that's on time. If you're 5 minutes late, you're 10 minutes late. So I like to be early. I like to show up on time for you guys. I'm still recovering from yesterday's 400 push-ups. 1 more minute before 8:30. Yes, you are correct. 1 more minute. How do you get onto the subscriber count? I use a platform called Social Counts, and then on my TV screen I have a web browser application. So on my bed I have the subscriber count in front of me with my laptop, and then I have the subscriber count on the TV through the web browser, and everything is powered through the phone. So that's why, if you're wondering how do I know that the subscriber count has gone up before it goes up on the TV screen, it's because it's on the laptop. Samuel Moore said I have to go notifications on, so I've got you. Mate, I'd appreciate you doing that. Please shout me out whenever you get famous. Absolutely, if I remember, alright? Also, we got Jake. G'day, Jake. Welcome back to the live stream. Hope you're doing well. We did over 400 push-ups yesterday in 2 hours. We've got over 410. We've got over 410 push-ups yesterday. And the question I have for you is, how many push-ups? Alright? Samuel just said I have a bell and notifications on, so I got you. And what's my banner? It just says subscribe. Why do you do push-ups? Do jumping jacks. No, I don't like jumping jacks, and I don't want to make too much noise because my walls are quite thin and I live pretty close to other people. So if I did jumping jacks, everybody will be hearing me jump all night, and I don't want to be disrespectful. We have Tao Meti said hi, hello to you too. Thanks for joining again. I think that's the 3rd or 4th time in a row. Again, chat, we did 410 push-ups yesterday, and hopefully we'll be doing gaining 61 subscribers. That's our mission, is to get 61 new subscribers. And we haven't seen the subscriber count go up. Hopefully we'll get more subscribers in the next 10-20 minutes. And remember, every time you subscribe, I know you guys know, but every time you subscribe, I do 5 push-ups. Every time. And tell Matty, you know already, I did over 410 push-ups yesterday. We have Mr. Random does content. I think your videos are quite interesting. Thank you very much, mate. I appreciate you. A lot of my videos are endurance-based videos, so it's all about doing long things, doing things for as long as possible, making it as engaging as possible, and just getting people to subscribe and to be a part of this community that we've built. I've been doing this for over 14 years, so I've seen a lot of things come and go, so I know what works, what doesn't work. Ethan said, I know you're going to get strong one day. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I'm already strong. At the moment, I am currently doing just workout videos. That seems to be the stuff that is sticking. But in the future, I do want to build a radio station. So once we get more people subscribing, I would love to build a radio station and do live streams with the radio and with YouTube. I have never seen anybody go from YouTube to radio, and I've seen heaps of people try to go from radio to YouTube, but they're not that successful. But I wanted to do something where we can build our YouTube channel with fitness and music. Samuel Moore, Ross, I'm going to go because I'm all subbed, but I'll be back tomorrow. No worries, Samuel. Thanks for watching. When I'm older, I'll do video games. They're good for you. Video games is a really hard industry to get into, but if you're consistent enough, you'll get there, alright? So again, guys, I know a lot of you guys are coming back, and I appreciate it, but hopefully we'll get more new subscribers tonight. Hopefully we will be able to get another 61 subscribers to 300. That is our goal. That is the mission. And you guys already know, every time people subscribe, I do 5 push-ups. My birthday is in January 1999. I'm not giving out my full birthday. It's January 99. Ethan said hi. And as you can tell, I'm actually still feeling it from last night's live stream. I slept in this morning. I never felt so good sleeping in, especially after all the push-ups that we did, all the exercises. I was just exhausted. So, mine is in December after Christmas. Jake, yeah, me too, mate. I've got an early start tomorrow. See you tomorrow. No worries, Jake. Thanks for coming back again. I appreciate you coming back. What's my favourite food? If I'm doing takeaway, it's sushi. And I do enjoy pasta. Hopefully we'll get more people coming on the stream. But we'll see how we go. I might do an hour tonight, depending on how many people jump on. But hopefully we can get to our 300 goal on Tuesday. Usually Tuesdays are more of a quieter day. So hopefully we'll get some more people jumping on very soon. That's why I started this stream earlier. So that way YouTube can spend more time trying to push the actual live as quickly as possible. So am I exhausted after yesterday? 110% I am. You might have noticed my energy level is a bit more or less. But that's what happens when you do big challenges. Alright, so hopefully we get some more subscribers. Hopefully we'll get to our 300 goal. What's the most people that watched? Sunday. So Sunday, which is Saturday for you guys that are international. My live stream had over 1,500 people on Sunday for 2 hours. And on a video on this current channel for YouTube Short, I had over 2,500 views. And then on my old YouTube channel, I had 98,000 views. But I've had other videos on other projects go viral as well. I've had videos on my old Facebook page hit 10,000 views. I did a video for a buddy of mine. He had about 4,000 Instagram followers. And that video had 15,000 views in 24 hours. I was actually doing stuff for a radio station. I brought in 60,000 people online, so I do know a thing or two about getting people's attention and maintaining it. When I was actually doing stuff at the radio station, Samuel said, "I'm back, welcome back." When I was doing stuff at another radio station, we had 60,000 people online come to the website that I built for them. And all right, I'll let you guys chat it out a little bit. What time do you normally end the live? I normally do 2 hours. He got 16k people watching his live one time. That's great. So I've had, good success across the board at different places. So now I'm actually doing it for myself, and I'm gonna keep doing it until we grow. So we had 60,000 people at a community radio station go to our website that I built from scratch. So we built it from scratch, drove a lot of traffic. I built another website. Website isn't the same as videos, but it's a lot harder. I built another website that actually got over 100,000 people in a week. That was last year. So websites is all about learning how to use your words. You have to know how to use words and to get people to click on a link and to keep them engaged throughout the entire post. So that's a little bit of website stuff, but websites are becoming extinct. We're pretty much in the app culture at the moment. I can't see websites sticking around for another 5-10 years. But we do need people to subscribe. I might only do an hour depending on what we get and how many people jump on. I love your channel. I am watching you. All right, cool. Thank you very much. I have experience creating online content quite a fair bit. I've been doing it for 14 years. And for this YouTube channel, I just made 70 videos. And we've done, in the last 2-3 days, we've done 2 hours every day. Not many small YouTube channels do that. And I actually learned today. I was thinking, I know YouTube Shorts don't pay as much. Long form pays well, but live streams pay even more. So anyway, we are waiting for people to subscribe. I might do some 5 push-ups very soon, just to kick things off a little bit. But hey, we got our first subscriber for the night. You know the drill, guys. We're going to be doing 5 push-ups. Comment down below to who subscribed. And remember, guys, it's a patience game. You have to be patient. 230 subscribers. Thank you very much. Let's do our first 5 push-ups right off the bat. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. As you can see, one leg, as always, 230. Let's do the 5 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, you just wanted me to do push-ups to whoever subscribed. That was a bit of a tease, alright? If you subscribe, don't unsubscribe because it takes a lot of effort and energy. We have Fernanda Death. Florence said hi. Fernanda Death, was that you who subscribed? Comment down below. I just done 10 push-ups for someone who unsubscribed. That's a bit of a bummer, but that's alright. These things happen. So normally, every time someone subscribes, I do 5 push-ups. And we've already done 10 for a false subscriber. So comment down below if you subscribed. If you didn't subscribe, I understand it. We're at 229 subscribers right now. For dinner, we're on a mission, okay? We are on a mission to 300 subscribers. We are 61 subscribers away right now, okay? So every time somebody subscribes, I do 5 push-ups. I did do 10 because I was hoping somebody else would subscribe. But hey, we win some and we lose some. Alright, well, we are currently 20 minutes into tonight's live stream. Tuesdays are usually a more of a mellow day. But hopefully we'll get more people joining in real soon. Remember, every time you subscribe, I do 5 push-ups. Also, comment down below if you ever want to change the colour. If you ever want to change the colour, comment down below. Every time you subscribe, I do 5 push-ups. Alright, and we were just talking about some of my history about creating content. I've written a lot of content, I've made a lot of audio content, video content, photos, I've done it all, alright? I've been doing it for a long time, and yet I haven't been successful. There we go, thank you very much to whoever subscribed. I'll do another 5 now, but please don't unsubscribe because I'm going to give you 5 push-ups right now. We're at 230. We are 60 away from our goal of 300 subscribers. That's our mission for tonight, to get 300. We're at 230, and I'm about to do another 5 push-ups, making it 15. Don't unsubscribe when I finish. I appreciate your support. We are on a mission to... Alright, we're at 229. I think someone's doing a troll at the moment. So, until I am certain... Alright, until I am certain that we hit the official 230 and it stays 230, I'll give it a minute or two. And actually, when it hits 231, I'll do another 5 push-ups. So we have to hit 231 subscribers, and I'll make sure I do 5 push-ups. I've already done 10. I've already done 10 push-ups for 230 subscribers. So thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the family. I appreciate you. Sakana Kerr said hello. Thank you for your comment. I appreciate you. Don't forget, I'm well, thank you, Sakana. How are you? Now, every time you subscribe, I do 5 push-ups. We're on a mission to 300. We are 60 subscribers away. Sakuna, have you subscribed? Comment down below. You can also change the colour at any given time. HORAG_official. Now let's do the push-ups. Great. We're at 231. Thank you for subscribing. Let's go. Let's get to 232, guys. Alright, as you guys can see, I'm doing it with one leg. Alright, you can see my leg is up. We're at 231, which means I've got to do another 5 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll do 2 more. 6, 7. There you go, chat. We've done it. We're at 231. Thank you very much for subscribing. Every time you subscribe, I do 5 push-ups with one leg. Alright. Alright, so HORGA official said I'll do with you. I've done the 5. That's the agreement. And Sakuna Kerr said us. US, good day to you. And then Sakuna also said, do you watch anime? I used to watch anime when I was younger. Not as much now though. I should get back into it eventually. Alright, we have done 15 push-ups and we are now 59. We are 59 subscribers away from our goal. Thank you to HORAG official, and hopefully Yeah, I do like anime. I think anime is cool. Thank you to Sakuna Curse as well if you subscribed. Yeah, no, I do enjoy anime. I used to watch it quite a fair bit in my younger days. Um, I have a buddy of mine that has a collectibles fair, and he has quite a few stall holders who sell anime stuff. So, very successful event. His event got featured on one of our mainstream news platforms for a website that I built for him as well. So, as you can see, chat, we're at 231 and we're on a mission to 300. I've already done 15 push-ups, and thank you to HORAG and Sakuna Curse game over, and Sakuna Curse said okay. Now we are 59 away from the big 300. Will we get there tonight? I go live at 8:30 p.m. Sydney time every single night for 6 nights of the week. And Sakuna Curse asked, where am I from? I'm from Sydney, Australia, from the land down under. I believe US meant from the US. We're at 230 right now. So hopefully 231. Hopefully we'll hit 232. Once we hit 232, I'll be doing another 5 push-ups, all right? That's the deal, another 5 Sakuna Curse from Pakistan. Oh, that's great. Yeah, we haven't had anyone from Pakistan on this channel yet, so thank you very much. Thanks for watching. What is it like in Pakistan at the moment? I know there's lots of challenges happening around there. What do you know about Pakistan? I don't know a lot about the history. I used to know a lot of Pakistani delivery drivers. Do you know about? Yes, I do know about Pakistan. I actually used to do delivery driving with Menulog, and I used to hang around Pakistanis all the time. Some of the most friendliest people you will ever meet. If you have an open mind with people, they are very polite and respectful. That's what I love about Pakistani culture. I mean, mainstream press has a lot of negative opinions on different cultures, but the Pakistani culture is very friendly and very kind and caring by nature. So that's from personal experience. I've never had any bad interactions with Pakistanis. So, and I also know that Pakistanis love cricket. You guys love smashing us. You guys love smashing us in the cricket. Do you watch the cricket? D.A. Wood, yes, I remember you. How are you going, D.A. Wood? D.A. Wood, I'm from Pakistan. D.A. Wood, yeah, we do. Sakura, so do you watch the cricket? I imagine you would if you're Pakistan. Alright, we're at 231, chat, and we are 59 away. The next time we get a subscriber at 232, I'll be doing another 5 push-ups. We've done 15 push-ups tonight. So fingers crossed we will get to our 59 subscriber goal. Sakura Curse said bye. Thank you very much for joining. I really appreciate you. Alright, thank you very much. We are at 232 subscribers. So now we are going to be doing do not unsubscribe. I'm about to do your 5 push-ups right now. That means we are 58 away from 300 subscribers, guys. Alright, Sakuna, yes, we lose. Sorry, I have to go. Alright, we have ALKAABI said I just subbed. Thank you very much for subscribing. I'm doing your 5 push-ups now. Alright, let's go. Oh, chat. We have to have a chat. Alright, if you subscribe, just subscribe. Don't unsubscribe, because it takes a lot of effort to do the 5 push-ups. Alright, so it's Ross, I saw your shorts and I saw you're doing a lot of push-ups. Keep it up. Thank you very much. Yeah, so if you do subscribe, I'll do your push-ups ALKAABI. But please, if you subscribe, don't unsubscribe. I'd appreciate it. Let's do those 5 push-ups right now. Alright, let's go. Oh, we've just lost a subscriber. You know what? I'll do it anyway, but hopefully get to 232. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. So I seem to be doing a lot of push-ups, but we're having a lot of numbers going down instead of up. So, guys, if you want me to do the push-ups, you have to subscribe and be a part of the community, alright? And I do love you all, I really do. Sakuna, someone unsubscribed. We had 2 people unsubscribe. But I just done 5 push-ups. Yeah, we've got 230. So just so you know, Sakuna, I also have it on my laptop screen in front of me. So I see it in front of me and I see it behind me. So we are at 230. We didn't lose 2 subscribers. So that brings us now back to our 60. We need to get 60 subscribers to hit 300. That's our mission. And all right, we're at 231. Thank you very much. I'll be doing the 5 push-ups. But remember, thank you for subscribing. Do not unsubscribe. Let's do the 5 push-ups. I think it's going to be one of those nights tonight. But hopefully we'll get to our goal of getting to 300 by the end of tonight's live stream. We're at 59 to go. Sakuna said bye. Thank you very much for your support. I appreciate you. I'm about to do those 5 push-ups. Let's go. Alright, let's go, chat. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, every time you subscribe, I do 5 push-ups, alright? We are at 231. We are going up and down consistently tonight, a bit like the stock market. We're going up and down quite a fair bit. Sakuna Curse asked, do I have a girlfriend? No, I do not. Are you single, Sakuna? Are you single as well? That's the question. I am single, and I am from Australia. And I'm open-minded as well. What about you, Sakuna? Comment down below, let me know. Yeah, I am single, and yeah, I haven't found anybody yet, but that's a long-term thing, you know. I've got to build something for myself. That's what I'm doing here with this YouTube channel. We're back down to 230, which is a shame. Whoever unsubscribed, I've done your push-ups, but you're unsubscribing. Not cool. But we're back up at 231 again. So I think someone is being a troll. We had that person last night who was subscribing and unsubscribing. But hopefully we'll get 59 more subscribers tonight. That is our mission. Every time you subscribe, I do 5 push-ups. Hey, Billy Bothwell. Hi, I'm back. Thank you very much, Billy. Hope you're doing okay. Now, at the moment, our subscriber count's going up and down, up and down. We're jumping around from 230 to 231 to 232. And every time I do 5 push-ups, somebody unsubscribes. It should be every time I do 5 push-ups, you subscribe. Now, the question is, will we get to 300 subscribers tonight? That's the reality. That's the question. I'm hoping we get to it. We might get to it. We might not get to it. We're at 229. Billy Bothwell still said I'm still at 19 subs. So it's a bit of a shame that we've gone down again, but hopefully we'll bring it back. Sakuna Curse said I'm at 10. I was at 12 subscribers, alright, 4 weeks ago. 4 weeks ago, I was at 12 subscribers, and I've been doing push-ups from 12 subscribers onwards, and I had a problem. Billy Bothwell said, never give up, mate. Thank you very much. Now, about 230, thank you very much. Now, 4 weeks ago, I did 12 push-ups on the shorts, and then I realized that if we're going to grow this channel, I need to do long form content, and that's why I do it live, because you guys get to see it. I get to have a conversation with you. We get to build a really cool community, and we get to follow this journey together in real time. We are now at 231. When we get to 232 subscribers, I will be doing another 5 push-ups, but we have to hit 232. Hey Sakuna, are you single? Comment down below. So we are at 231. We are going to hit 232, and we will, do you still get sick if you do reaction videos? What do you mean? Sakuna said yes to the single question. Do you still get sick if you do reaction videos? If I'm doing Minecraft, like playing video games, yes, I get sick because of the motion sickness. So that's why I don't play. Yeah, I do that. Yeah, I do. I do get sick when I am watching like video games because of the motion, right? I never had that problem when I was young. Sakuna Curse, do you have a crush? I used to have a crush. I still talk to my ex from high school. We're still friends, but we'll never get back together again. But yeah, so Sakuna, I am single, and we'll leave it there. But do I have a crush? Not at this point in time. I live by myself. This is my own place. I pay my bills, and I'm doing YouTube because I want to do that full time. That's my long-term goal. Billy Brothwell said okay, and Sakuna Curse said oh okay. Sakuna, do you have a crush, and how old are you, Sakuna? We're at 231. When we get to 232, I'll be doing another 5 push-ups, and then we might be doing a 2-hour live stream. Sakuna replied back to my question, do you have a crush? Do you want to share who your crush is, or you're not going to say anything? Comment down below. And how old are you, Sakuna? 231. And once we hit 232, I'll be doing another 5 push-ups tonight. I promise you that. And I'm also talking to Sakuna. She just said yes, I have one, and she is based in Pakistan. Is he Pakistani or is he Australian? Let's see where that goes. So hopefully we'll hit our goal this week. We have LRH1908 saying, Ross, I'm back. Welcome back, mate. Am not likely to tell age. Oh, okay, is that because of the Pakistani culture? Is that why you can't say the age? I believe that's probably why. Could you correct me on that? We have LRH, who just commented down his flag, which is Dutch. So welcome. Thank you for joining again. I appreciate you. So Sakuna, is your crush Pakistani or Australian? Comment down below. And LIH, we were talking yesterday about the Dutch history, all right? As you can see on screen, we are at 231, and we've already done 20 push-ups tonight, and we are hoping to hit 300 today or tomorrow. So I'm going to put down 20. Billy just put down the Australian flag, another Aussie. Alright, chat, I have to do another 10 push-ups. We are now at 233. Let me have some water. Alright, let's go. We're at 232, so the 5 push-ups still count. However, if you were at 233, subscribe again to make me do 10 push-ups, but we'll do 5. Let's do this, chat. As you can see, I'm doing it with one leg. We're at 232, which is another 5 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, we're at 233. I'll be doing another 5 more for you too, alright? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, guys. Alright, someone is trolling at the moment. Whoever is doing it, remember, it takes a lot of energy to do these push-ups, okay? Billy said I gotta go, but I'm gonna get my friend to subscribe. If you can do that for me, Billy, I would appreciate it very, very much. Thank you for the referral. Sakuna, are you still there? Comment down below. We're at 232, which means we are now 58 away from our goal of 300. Billy Bothwell said I only got some. That's alright. Hey, some's better than none, alright? Always remember that. Some friends is better than no friends. We are at 232. Sakuna, are you still there? Comment down below. Hopefully we'll get to 240 tonight. If we can get to 58 new subscribers to hit 300. I mean, this is happening real time. Every time people subscribe, I do 5 push-ups. You can change the color at any given time. I'm just going to do something real quick. Alright, so chat, if you've got friends, if you've got family, why is it 18 plus? What do you mean? Anyway, guys, so we're at 232 at the moment, and hopefully, the chat, why is it at 18 plus? It's just something that I had set up. It's just a YouTube default. In Australia, we were the first country to ban young people from using social media. So in Australian law, if you're under the age of 16, they have been banned from using social media. So that is why I have it as that. It sucks, I know, but that is just the rules of Australian government. I'm from the Netherlands, so we don't have that. You're very lucky. The Netherlands, especially Sweden too. Netherlands and Sweden have some very good laws to protect its citizens. Unfortunately, I've got to be careful what I say here. Thank you for the 232 subscriber. Yeah, maybe he's coming. Yeah, so here in Australia, we have some very strict law. I have to be careful what I say about Australian government. Maybe it's coming, that law, it actually will be coming. There's been other countries around the world since Australia has adopted the 16 ban. Since Australia has adopted that ban, there's been 2 to 3 other countries that have implemented it. Why do I need to be careful? Because I know who's watching. Australia has a very well monitored IT network. I used to work in IT. I used to work in education, in the Catholic education department. So I know we had a $1 million cybersecurity budget for the organization I was working for. So that budget actually went towards the band, like implementing the tools and technology that the Australian government is using with social media companies. So there's a few things that I know about, but I don't want to end up in an Edward Snowden type situation. So sometimes you have to bite your tongue and just appreciate whatever freedom you have left. So you got to be very careful with the world that I'm not sure. So I'm not sure if you remember, right? Back in 2012, we used to have the anonymous hacking group, and the anonymous hacking group would attack governments for situations they did not believe in. So there were groups that were defending against any government that were taking away human rights. I don't want to be seen as a political activist. So that's why I'm not talking about any political stuff. SOUVIK Data said, how old am I? I am 27. That was in the news in the Netherlands. Yeah, so what you got to learn about media, okay? I've been doing media for a long time. What you need to learn about media, there's internal media, the media they project into the country, right? And then there's the media that they project on an international level. So whatever you heard on an international level wasn't the narrative being sold to the Australian citizens. So they would say one thing to the Australian public, and then they would say something else to something like Netherlands, right? So the Australian government wants to look tough. How long are you in the media? I was in the media last year, and I've had another 2 or 3 years before that. But being on YouTube, I've been on YouTube for 14 years. Now, someone just subscribed. I reckon it's SOUVIK Duta. How old am I? I am 27. I'm doing the 5 push-ups now. Thank you very much. Let me do this. All right, I'm doing 10 push-ups, about 234. Let's do these 10 push-ups for the new subscribers. All right, as you can see, one leg. All right, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll do 5 more for the next subscriber. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. Thank you for subscribing. I just done your 10 push-ups. Yes, I've been doing YouTube for the last 14 years. My first YouTube channel was opened in 2012. Breeze AHH, you look like Felix from Stray Kids. Why are you doing push-ups? Because it's a great way to stay fit, and it's a great way to say thank you to everybody who have subscribed. So, why am I doing this? I'm on 2 missions: to grow this YouTube channel for as long as possible, and mission number 2 is to build my own radio station. That is my long-term goal. Thank you for the 235 subscriber. I'm going to write down my 10 push-ups, and then I'm going to write down number 5, because we're going to be doing another 5 push-ups right now. Thank you very much for subscribing. So that's why I'm doing this. I'm doing this because I enjoy doing push-ups and to say thank you to everybody who subscribed. And so mission number 1 is to grow this channel as quickly as possible. Mission number 2 is to build my very own. We lost a couple of subscribers. And mission number 2 is to build my very own radio station so I can broadcast to the Netherlands. Wouldn't that be cool? To have an Aussie radio station that you guys can listen to, a fully independent radio. So I was volunteering for a radio station, and my radio show program, we had two big football names. We're at 2:34. Thank you very much. I'll come back to the radio station, sorry. Just remind me, all right? So we are on a mission to grow this YouTube channel as quickly as possible, and then to build a radio show, a radio station on top of that. We're at 2:33, but I'll still do the 5 push-ups anyway. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. Yeah, so alright, I have a radio and I heard a Australian radio channel. Oh wow, that is really, really cool. Thank you very much to the 234 subscriber. I've just done your 10 push-ups, so thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. Yeah, I actually built a website for a community radio station. We brought in 60,000 people. I helped increase the radio station books, the balance sheet, and a Russian channel. That would have been really cool. Yeah, so I helped increase their books by 4.4% by bringing in new donations, brought in 60,000 people online, and now I want to do it for myself. So I'm building up this YouTube channel, and then we'll be building the radio station. What's the name of the website? The website I had built for them was 901 N for Nelly, B for Barry, C for Charlie, F for Ferry, M for Mary, .com.au, 901 nbcfm.com.au. So that's not my that's not my radio station. That was the one I volunteered for. And we did a radio show program called The Kickoff Show, which was about soccer. And when we broadcasted, we had 2,500 people listen and watch us on Instagram Live in the first 5 minutes of the hour. And by the end of the hour, we had 3,000 people listening and watching our radio show program. So, yeah, it was a great program. Unfortunately, we discontinued and walked away. Yeah, football. yeah, football. One of my mates who did the program is an up-and-coming football player who just moved to Italy. I'm not going to mention his name because I respect his privacy. But yeah, he's killing it over there at the moment. So he's going to be representing the Aussies very, very soon. Which club? I can't remember the club. It was... If you join tomorrow night, I'll find out for you. Just trying to think. It was one of the more traditional clubs. It had a green and blue logo on it. Anyway, I'll figure it out. Come back tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know if he wants me to promote his name or the football club that he is at, just for his own privacy and whatnot. Pisa, I'm not sure. I don't think it's Pisa, but leave it with me. I'll figure it out tomorrow for you, all right? Yeah, so that's my dream. My dream is to build the YouTube channel, grow the radio station. You gotta have an audience before you grow the radio station, right? And that's why I'm doing this. And also my 13-year-old self has been trying to do this for the last 14 years. So we have Leanne the Bold 320 said hi, hello to you too. Welcome to the chat, Leanne. Have you subscribed? Comment down below. I know the name. Oh, right, okay. Well, we'll see how we go. I'll find it out tomorrow anyway. And I'll come back tomorrow and I'll let you know. Leanne, have you subscribed? Every time you subscribe, I do 5 push-ups. We're at 234. We're on a mission to 300 subscribers. We're 5 away. You can comment down below at any given time. Oh, you have subscribed? Thank you very much. Well, thanks for coming back anyway. I appreciate you. What have you been up to, Leanne, since you last jumped on the chat? Thanks for your support. We're at 234 subscribers. We are 58, 57 away from 300. So hopefully we'll get to 300 by the end of tonight's live stream. I might go for another hour just to see how many more people jump on board. Alright. We're at 234. Thank you very much, Leon. I appreciate you. As says Olo, no, that is not the club. Leave it with me. I'll find out tomorrow for you. Actually, maybe I could find out now. Let me get my laptop. Anyway, we're trying to find out this football club. We'll find it out. It's a bit of a smaller club, but still a very well-known club, and it has a lot of history behind it. Let me just bring it up here. The club name is Monastir, Monastir, and it was established in 1983. And it's a pretty big football club over in Italy, from what I've been told. So he's representing Australia, and he's going to make it a reality for himself. So, and he's doing it. He was very successful in Sydney. I have watched now 2 of your live streams. Yeah, you have. Thank you very much. We've went live Sunday, Monday, and tonight, and we've done over 2-hour live streams every single day. So thank you for your support, Leanne. I really appreciate you. That's why I'm a bit more tired than normal. But hopefully we'll get to 235 real soon. Today's been a bit more slower than normal, so it's interesting to see how YouTube pushes it out on different days. LIH 1908 said I'm back. Welcome back. So hopefully we'll get some more people coming on to subscribe. Hey, welcome. We are now at 235. Thank you to that 235 subscriber. Remember, every time you subscribe, I do 5 push-ups. Let's go. Do not unsubscribe, whatever you do. Thank you for your support. You're making the 13-year-old me proud. We are now about to do another 5 push-ups right now. Alright, 235. Let's go for 5 push-ups. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll do a bonus push-up for you guys, alright? 6. If you don't believe me, I'm doing this with one leg, as you can see. One leg. Let's go. There you go. Share it with your friends, share it with your family, share it on Discord. Say there's a crazy guy from Australia doing push-ups every time you subscribe. OBE1689 saying, hi, it's me. Thank you very much for that, OBE. House tour. Yeah, I can do a house tour. Leanne says, what days do you do live stream? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. 6 days a week, 8:30 p.m. Sydney, Australian time. I'll do the house tour, kitchen, bathroom, and then my bed is right behind me, like literally right in front of me. That's my house. It's really, really small. and I'm grateful for it. Not many people have a home over their head, but I'm very lucky to have one. So what days do I do live? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 8:30 p.m. Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Sunday is when I go live. 8:30 p.m. Sydney, Australian time, alright? Thank you for the 235 subscriber. I appreciate you. We have done 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 push-ups, give or take. And at 235, will we hit 240 subscribers by the end of tonight's live stream? That is the question. All right, we'll deal with that later. All right, thank you very much, LRH. I'll make sure we'll sort that out later. Leanne replied back, said no. So there's only one or two possibilities. Possibility number one is that she's a parent of the individual in the profile, or well, if put it this way, you have to be. So when I do the live streams, there's a setting on YouTube that says do not show to kids. We have, hang on, Nemi Stews, yo Ross, I'm back, what's up dude? We're at 235, we've done 60, there we go, Leanne's 31 years, alright, so Leanne's fine. OBE, do you live in Australia? Yes, I do. I am as close to the Opera House as you can get. DEME Styles, remember me? Of course I do, mate. I remember most of my subscribers. So guys, relax with Leanne. She's 31 years old. Chances are she probably has a photo of her kid as a profile picture. Now you guys need to remember, okay? I'm very well trained to identify people that are older or younger than what they really are. I'm a lot more experienced than what you think. So chat, relax. If I feel like somebody is under the age of, I'll be sorting it out pretty quickly, okay? So don't stress, I'm pretty switched on when it comes to that kind of stuff. So thank you for your concern, LIH19008, and Leanne is 31 years old, and she has kids. Did I not say that, Chad? Did I not say there's a high chance it was going to be a photo of her kids? I did say that. I've got a bit of street smarts around me, guys. I'm pretty switched on. LIH1908 said, sorry, it's all good, guys. Don't worry about it. I love the enthusiasm. You guys are enthusiastic. I love that. Thank you very much. Hey, Leon, just remind me again, are you from Australia or whereabouts are you from? Comment down below. The reason why LIH was concerned earlier was because we were having a conversation about the new laws that had passed in Australia about Australia banning anyone under the age of 16 not using social media. So that's why he was concerned. So yeah, apologies for that. It's me, Ella. Hey Ella, welcome back. A quick update, we're currently at 235. We're hoping to get to 300 in tonight's live stream. I've done about 60 different push-ups tonight, alright? And hopefully, worst case scenario, if we get to 240 subscribers, that will be great. If we can hit our 300, that will be even better. Tonight's been a bit slow. Tuesday's a bit of a slower night, because maybe Ross is going to be banned if someone... No, I don't get banned. It's the... Leon said, I forgive, it's all good. It's not me that gets banned, it's the streaming company or the company streaming, which is YouTube. So YouTube will receive a fine for not following with the compliance rules. I mean, you cannot implement the same policy that they implemented in Australia, in America, simply because the American Constitution will not allow for it. I know America quite well with American Constitution rule of law. It's a lot different to Sydney, Australia's rule of law. Australia is all about regulation and legislation. America is all about Constitution and the Bill of Rights. If it affects the Bill of Rights, which is what every American falls under, it's going to have some serious impacts on American citizens. So if any rule of law goes to be passed through Congress, they first have to weigh in whether or not it's going to have a positive or negative impact. 236, 5 more push-ups coming right up. So yeah, that's the difference between American and Australian law. Australian law is all about regulation and legislation, and they can pass through all sorts of interesting stuff, including making amendments to human rights. And we'll get down to that later. I don't want to be extremely political. Here's a fun fact for you guys. Australia, LRH, you can Google this. Australia does not have freedom of speech. Google that one. We're at 236, we are 237. We're about to do another 10 push-ups. 236, I'm now doing 5 push-ups. We are about 3 to 4 away from 240. Why not? The reason why we do not have freedom of speech, and you can refute the state premier saying this, the reason why we do not have freedom of speech is because of terrorist attacks. If there was a organized, do you live in the UK? No, I live in Sydney, Australia. So the state premier stated that the reason why, and I have to be careful because I'm one phone call away from the state premier's office. I have to be careful what I say. You have to be very careful in what you say. I'm just going to think real quick. The reason why we don't have freedom of speech in this country is because if there was a terrorist-classed organisation that wanted to bring terror onto Australian citizens, they can make that into a criminal offence. That's the government's public argument. I don't want to talk too much further about it. We'll leave it as that for now. So it's me, Ella said, do you live in the UK? Yes. No, I live in Sydney, Australia, sorry. Ken.Ready, hey mate, how's it going? We're going really well. We're at 236. I'm just about to do 5 push-ups. So you can't say I have a, yeah, depends on context. Depends on, like if you go to the airport and say, I have X, Y, and Z, that's a big no-no. You're going to get jumped on pretty quickly. But if it's, oh, that woman is a bomb, she looks great, you know, as a compliment, then yeah, you can say it in that context. It just depends on the context and how you say certain things, and that's why I'm very careful on things that I say. So about 236, it's okay. It's okay to say it when playing. If you're playing COD, yeah, that's understandable because you're playing a video game. So about 236, I'm about to do 5 push-ups. Hello, is this over 18? Yes, it is. That's from Bob Bell 1328. I'm about to do 5 push-ups for 236 subscribers. All of our push-ups are with one leg. Let's go, chat. At 236, we are 3 away from 240. Have you subscribed? I'm about to do 5 push-ups right now. Again, with one leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Alright, thank you very much for 236. Will we hit 240? That's the question. Will we hit 240? Alright, let me catch up, chat. You said you live in Australia, so what time is it for you? For me, it's 10:32 a.m. It is currently 9:32 p.m. in the evening. Ked.lih said I'm in the Netherlands. It's 11:32. Ked.ready, I reckon he's in Brisbane. It's 9:08 p.m. LIH, it's in the morning. Well, what about it? What about is over 18? Oh, so yeah, we were discussing about the recent law that Australian government had passed about banning children under the age of 16 from social media. The Australian government last year banned children under the age of 16 from using platforms like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, X, also known as Twitter, Discord. What do I think about it? I have a very unique experience. What do I think about it? It's me, and I'm from the UK. Here it rains. Yeah, it does rain all the time, which is very unfortunate. So what sports do I watch? Usually the NFL when it's NFL season. Apart from that, I don't watch a lot of sports. But what are my thoughts on the under 16 ban? I've grown up on YouTube. I've been on YouTube for the last 14 years. And YouTube was the way that I learned about money, learned how to sell, learn how to do videos, learn how to talk. I go for Kansas City. I'm in Wales, so it's 10:32 a.m. and my name is a bit childish. I haven't had it for ages, that's alright. And I come to the Netherlands, it rains every minute, it's never sunny. So I go for the Chiefs, that's another good team. So what are my thoughts on the under 16 ban? It would have had a lot of impact on me, alright? Especially, it took me a long time to learn how to talk. I actually had to go to speech therapy when I was younger. Could you believe it? I had to go to speech therapy. So YouTube was a way for me to learn. It was a way for me to be a part of the community. And because I've been feeling lonely, I live by myself. 237, thank you very much. Oh, no, we lost it, that's all right. And because I've been feeling lonely recently, because I live by myself, right? Being able to talk to you guys on a regular basis is great fun. So, unfortunately, with the world of AI and artificial intelligence, there's a lot of stuff that is not real. And to a certain degree, they made the right choice of not allowing, but what they should have done was create an education system to educate young people on how to use the internet safely. I mean, here in Australia, you can't drive a car without a parent until you're 16. You can't drink a beer or any alcohol until you're 18. So why not have a learning permit on learning how to use the internet in a safe and reasonable manner? I think that would have been a better investment for Australia and for other countries rather than just wiping it out. Because if you wipe it out, it's going to affect so many people who have so many mental health problems. I mean, the internet to a degree is a drug. It can be very addictive to a lot of people. We have Lincoln Jones said hi, hello to you too. I'm about to do 5 push-ups real quick. So to wrap up the whole thing about the under 60 ban, short form, it's good. Long form, it's going to have some damages. They should have put in a safe education system. Sorry, my keyboard is a little bit messed up. That's all right. Do you live in Sydney? Yes, I do live in Sydney. I live in Sydney, Australia. And I'm about to do 5 push-ups for 237. All right, let's go, chat. 3, 2, 1. 1 leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thank you very much, chat. That 237 subscribers will be hit to 240 by the end of tonight's live stream. Alright, time to catch up. Lincoln Jones said, do you remember me? Yes, I do. Bob Bell, I live in Muswellbrook, Australia. Oh, good on you, mate. That's almost out in the country, isn't it? It's me. Ella replied to, do you live in Sydney? Bob Bell, he does. Thank you for your support. It's me, Ella. Yeah, so we're just talking about the under 16 ban in Australia. So, I mean, it's got its positives, it's got its negatives, but it's going to have long-term damage, which is something that the Australian government doesn't seem to think about. It's the long-term damage of the actions that they take. It's not just Australian government, it's American government, it's all form of government. They have to weigh in the risk, they have to weigh in the reward, but they don't think about the damage. That's just the reality. It's a shame for the next generation because, a lot of the next generation is struggling as it is. But not being able to have access to something like YouTube, where you get to learn something, or have a role model who does push-ups, it's going to have a negative impact because YouTube is a way that I learned. I learned how to build websites through YouTube. I taught people how to do websites on YouTube. I'm now doing fitness content on YouTube, right? So I don't want this to be a big political spiel. I think it's got its benefits, it's got its negatives, but I think it could have been dealt a lot better. I think they should have put in a proper education system to educate young people properly on how to use technology. My generation, right, I'm 27, I left school in 2016, I'm still young. My generation, they brought in laptops so we can learn how to program because programming was a way of the future. We have AI now. I'm a programmer. Everything that I learned about programming is obsolete. So I wasted 10 years of my life learning how to program, expecting to have a job for another 10, 20 years. And we have AI that does it for me. I'm not saying AI is bad. AI's got its benefits too, but that's the reality that we're dealing with. Everything has a negative, everything has a positive. Look at life like a battery. Look at life like a battery. There's a positive and there's a negative and there's energy surrounding it. All right, so chat, we're at 237. The question is, will we hit 240 subscribers by the end of the live stream? I was hoping to hit 300, but we are getting closer, chat. I think we'll hit 300 by tomorrow. Another live stream thing I'd like to do. Comment down below about this. DA_TS Twin said back, yo. Welcome back, bro. Another thing I'd like to be doing is coffee chats. Have a couple days a week where we have coffee chat in the morning. Would you like me to do coffee chats? Comment down below. I think it'd be a cool thing to do. I'm already doing an hour to 2 hours a day. Why not ramp it up to another 3 to 4 hours a day of live streaming? And I'd love to do a coffee chat on my rooftop. I get to see on my roof, I get to see the fireworks, Sydney Harbour fireworks. And I get to see Sydney to Hobart yacht race depart from my rooftop. So would you like me to do coffee chats in the morning once or twice a week? Comment down below. I'd love to hear your feedback. Maybe we can discuss more policies and things happening in Australia and things happening on an economical level. Maybe we could do that in the future. Comment down below. Would you like me to do coffee style chat? We're now at 237. It's been a bit of a slow and steady stream tonight, and we are 3 away from 240. Are we going to get 240 by the end of tonight's live stream? Are we going to hit 240? The only way you're going to get me to do push-ups tonight is by you subscribing. And I might even do writing down the names tomorrow and see how that goes, because I know you guys like that on Sunday. Are we going to hit 240 subscribers by the end of the live stream? If you want me to do push-ups, comment down below. Alright? And actually, if you want me to do push-ups, let me know. If you want me to do push-ups, subscribe. That's what I'm trying to say. You can tell I'm extremely exhausted after doing 400 push-ups yesterday. So again, chat, the only way I'm going to do push-ups is if you subscribe. And I'll do 5 push-ups. And we've been doing it for Sunday, Monday, and tonight. We're at 237. Are we going to hit 240 subscribers by the end? Right? By the end of the night. We have It's Me, Ella. If I'm being honest, I'm only at 109 subscribers, and you are like a role model to me for having so many, and you are such a kind person. Ella, I really, really appreciate you saying that. Ella, that's exactly why I'm actually, if it's okay with you, I'm going to screenshot that as a reference. In case I have one of my bad days, I'm just going to screenshot that. Thank you very much. Like that's why I do what I do, because I've been through 2 divorces growing up. I won't go through my whole life story. That's another story for another day. So I had a lot of disruption throughout my childhood. My family loves me. They care for me. They support me. So by me doing what I'm doing, you get to see my journey real time. You get to see me doing push-ups, work hard. And you see what I do. I make it into a goal. I make it into a mission. I go, okay, I'm going to point this camera down a little bit, right? So I make it into a mission on purpose. So I go, okay, I'm not sure, can you see that? There we go. This is where we are now. This is where I want to be. And this is the end goal. And I break everything down into such small steps. So every time we go live, it feels like we're achieving something. And that's the whole point of YouTube or anything you do in life. If you want to do something, you got to go out. You have to have, this is where I am, this is where I'm going to be, and this is how I'm going to get there. So I'm actually teaching you guys stuff over time so you can learn different things. I might even do live video tutorials again. So I used to do live video tutorials. So I enjoy educating and inspiring people. So I really appreciate you saying that, Emma. I did take a photo of that too, by the way, just so I've got it as a pick-me-up. But that's why I do what I do. It's because I want to inspire people, I want to help people, and I want you to be a part of my journey. This is not my journey, this is our journey. And Ella, just remind me again, whereabouts are you from? Are you from Sydney or are you from Australia, America? Comment down below, Ella. Yeah, no, so, like I said, I've been doing this for 14 years. My first YouTube channel had 190 subscribers, and that took me 5 years to grow. What took me 5 weeks took me 5 years. So never give up on your dreams. Keep pushing through no matter what. You have to follow through. If you can't, don't do it for anybody else. Don't do it for anyone else. Only do it for yourself. Ella is from the UK. I actually dated someone from the UK many, many years ago. English women are very kind, caring, and respectful women. That's just something that I've learned in my past life. Yeah, so I've lived a little. I've got some lived experiences that a lot of you will not have, and I hope a lot of you will not have my lived experiences. But if I can inspire people to get out there, um, and remember, it's a journey. You're not going to be successful overnight. Mr. Beast, biggest YouTuber on the planet, 400 million subscribers. He started in 2012 of February. I started in 2012 in June. And Mr. Beast didn't come from any money. His family went bankrupt. So if you've got someone who's been bankrupt and built something, regardless of what his mum said, regardless of what his parents said, you built it. You can love Mr. Beast, you can hate Mr. Beast. But the moral of the story is, it doesn't matter who you are or what your dreams are, if you want to make it happen, you have to show up. You got to put in the work. And that's why I do my live streams Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday from 8:30 p.m. Show up every time. Get into a routine of uploading content. Even if it's crap, just upload something. At least you can say you've done it. Yeah, so I've been doing a lot of stuff. I've been learning a lot. And if I can share my experience over time and educate other people out there, of course I'm going to do it, you know. That's why I do what I do. All right, chat, we're getting to the 1 hour and a half mark. It's been a bit of a slow night tonight, so I appreciate to everyone who jumped on board. We are at 2:37. Remember, Wednesday, tomorrow, 8:30 p.m., which will be Tuesday for everyone in the Northern Hemisphere. Again, put that notification bell on. Every time you put that notification bell on, you'll see me pop up live. You will see my posts. I post quite a fair bit in the community section tab too. So I do all the photos. I write all the posts. I do all the shorts. I edit. Everything you see, I do. It's me, Ella. Just so you know, Mr. Beast is a bad person to me. Even though he has many subscribers, he lied to his subscribers, and one of his friends were talking to 13-year-olds and saying bad things to them. But that's the problem with fame. You get a lot of negativity. So, yeah, you know, it's a shame. I know what you're talking about. I know the situation. But I was just using that as an example. But there's heaps of other big YouTubers. You got Casey Neistat. He uploaded every single day for 5-10 years on YouTube. So, but it's about the moral of the story is to never give up on your dreams. Never give up. Keep pushing through and keep showing up every single day. Even when it gets hard, even if the stream is a bit slower, you got to show up no matter what. Now, chat, I am going to only do an hour and a half tonight. We're at 237. Ella, I appreciate you and your kind words. LIH1908. Shout out to you too. And shout out to everyone who has commented and subscribed. I think I'm going to wrap up the chat in the next minute or two. LIH, my dad passed away yesterday. I'm so sorry to hear that, bro. That is hard, dude. That's my biggest fear, is losing my father. I can only imagine how you're feeling about that. And yeah, I hope you still got some family around you, bro. Get support, go to counselling. You need counselling, dude. You need to get out there. You need to talk to someone about it. Grief does some serious stuff to you. So I'm grieving some stuff myself. So please, bro, do yourself a favour. Find an affordable counsellor. There are free counsellors out there. You need to look after your own mental health. All right, so I hope do push-ups. Even if it's on your knees, do push-ups. It will help you, man. All right. So I'm sorry to hear that, LIH. Chat, I appreciate you all. Thank you for your support. Thank you for showing up every time I go live. I will always show up for you when I can. I'm about to head off now, so I appreciate your support. And I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, in the Netherlands, it's free to talk to people. Absolutely, mate. So please take advantage of it. I have to pay for counselling here in Australia, all right? So please take advantage of it. You need all the support you can get. All right, guys, I appreciate you. We hit 237. Good on you, guys. I appreciate you very much. You're making the 13-year-old me proud. It's me, Ella. By now, I'll look for something to post. Just make content. Film something. Learn how to create a video with yourself. You need to overcome that fear. Don't worry about judgment. Just get out there, show up, and keep pushing every time. 14 years ago, I refused to show my face. Now I'm showing my face and doing push-ups. Remember that. Thanks for your support. We're at 237. Will we hit 300 tomorrow? Hit that notification bell. See you tomorrow, guys.